product I'm going to show you today is the Candlelight Shadow Sense. I use the Shadow Sense colour all over my face. I don't just use it as an eyeshadow. I use this as an under eye brightener, as I'm going to do now, and I'll show you. I use it as just put a little bit under there like this. I use it as a spot concealer. I've got a couple of epoxy spots going on at the moment, and I also use it on my lids to create a base for my shadow colors. So basically it is super versatile. You can use it all over your face. Now with clients I'd use a brush, but with it being my own face, I really like using the warmth of my finger and just softly moving it around this under eye and lid area, and it really is just soft. It's a cream to powder product, so it goes on cream out of the bottle as you saw, and it dries as a powder. So once it's dried, it's not going to budge or smudge. Now you can use this in here if you need to lighten up or you've got oily skin. You can use it anywhere really on your face, because it is basically a product that is multiple uses, super versatile. Another color that can be used to do the same thing is called Sandstone Pearl. It's just a little bit of a lighter consistency. Candlelight is definitely a bit of a thicker consistency. I really like it on my skin. You can go quite, even people with olive skin can use Candlelight to do under eye brighteners and to do this. So that's the first color that I've used on my face. Can you see how much it's lightened underneath my eyes? Isn't that amazing? So amazing. And where are the spots gone? Yeah. The next color I'm going to show you is this Shadow Sense color here. It's called Garnet. Garnet I use in my brows, as well as using it as a contour and as a eyeshadow as well, which I'll be using it on all three places. So another very versatile color in the range. However, if you've got lighter eyebrows, definitely go for a color like Mocha Java, or if you've got darker black, something like Smoked Topaz, those kind of color ranges. So if you're looking for something to fill your brows in like I am now, definitely give me a message and I can help you out with what kind of color that would be the best suited. So basically I'm using this tapered brush. I'm just taking a little bit of product off the brush and I'm going to fill my brows in. Now I like to go from this point through my eyeball and into the edge, just filling in naturally for a day look. So I'll show you that. See that it's just filled in my brow so beautifully. It's just made them more defined for the day. It's just such a good product, and because it's cream to powder, once it dries it's not going to budge. It literally will not move until I have to take it off tonight with my makeup remover. So such an amazing product. There's nothing worse than having your eyebrow go halfway up your face during the day. Tell me. Let's do the other side. There we go. That's 2 eyebrows done with Shadow Sense Garnet. I'm now going to use the same color to do a little bit of contouring today. So taking my contour brush, which is this one here, I just got this one. I really like it. It's just from Kmart in New Zealand, and I've threshed it. So sometimes you don't need expensive brushes, guys. Really don't. So once again, I'm just going to get a little bit of product on my brush. And I've got quite a round face, so I like to kind of like create a hollow here. So can you see that? It's so soft. I like to go upwards. I don't like to drag my product down because I don't want to get any down here. So I try and just do a little bit going upwards here. Can you see that? Look at the difference on each side. Yeah. same product, Garnet Shadow Sense, that I've just put in my eyebrows. If you've got a bit heavy like I have here, don't panic. Blend, blend, blend. You've got a couple of minutes to play with Shadow Sense. You've probably got a minute and a half before it dries, which is awesome when you're doing your shadows as well. So don't panic, okay? Like it will take a little while to dry. It's not going to be instantaneously on your base. So yeah, so how easy was that? Just a little bit of colour in there, and it's just elongated that point. How amazing is that? Now I'm going to use the same colour, Garnet. So I put Candlelight down as the base of my eye. I'm now going to use Garnet in the corner of my eye. So I use it straight from a bottle. If you've got your own, you can do the same. If you're doing it on somebody else, you'd use a brush. So you put some on the brush first and then you put it on your eye. But because this is mine, I'm just going to use it directly from the bottle. And I'm just literally going to put it in the corner. So there you are, there's a dot of shadow, a fluffy brush. So you get a fluff, whenever you purchase at the moment a Shadow Sense, if you buy one Shadow Sense, you get a free brush. If you buy 5, you get 5 free brushes. So a really good deal until those brush stocks run out. And I'm just going to kind of like, can you see that? I'm not going crazy, swishing everywhere. I'm just patting in the corner, blending it out a little bit, wipe any excess off. If you feel like you've got too much, blend, blend, blend. And what I'm doing and why I'm putting this deeper colour in the corner is I'm just deepening that corner. Can you see the difference between this side and this side? I'm just deepening this corner so that I can give a little bit of a dimension to my eye. Okay, see that? Now I've got Candlelight as the base and now I've got Garnet. If I wanted to, I could go in with Garnet again and deepen that even more. I would do that for a party look if I was going out and I wanted a really deep look. But I'm quite happy with the depth of that already. Okay, so you can build it. So I'll just show you. So you can put like a little bit more in. So a little goes a long way. Very pigmented, these Shadow Sense colours. And I'm just blending it out. See how it's just deepened it that little bit more? How amazing is that? And how easy was that? Honestly, it's really, really easy to manipulate these products, merge them, move them around. Like I said, you've got a couple of minutes. I'm going to do the other side really quickly, speed it up for you guys, and then we'll get on to the rest of the eye. So there you go, that is Garnet in the corners of my eye. Now I'm going to use the same product again, so Garnet Shadow Sense, and I'm actually going to just run it slightly under my eye here, straight from the bottle. If I was doing it on somebody else, I would use a brush, and it's a very harsh line like this, so I'm going to use my fluffy brush again, and I'm just going to bounce over it, blend it out a little bit. Look at that. It's just really making my green eyes start to really pop now. So same thing on the other side. So there you go, look at that. So can you see I've got Candlelight as a base in the corner and I've just moved it a little bit underneath my eye. So it's just looking really, really making my eyes bigger, making them pop. That color is really, really coming out. It's really amazing. What a fantastic product. So I've used that contour, eyebrows, eyeshadow. It's such a good product. I love Garnet for me personally. But yeah, like I said, very, very versatile. Amazingly versatile. Okay, let's get on to doing the next color. So this next colour is actually one of the first ever Shadow Sense colours I bought, over 4 years ago now, when I was living in Australia and I was a distributor over there, and it is called Shimmer Copper Rose. Shimmer Copper Rose. It is divine. It is this beautiful coppery, look at that, look at that. It's amazing. It's seriously, I love this color. I love this color. I love this color. So Shimmer Copper Rose, I'm going to use just a little bit in the corners today. So I've got a flat brush. It needs a good clean. A flat brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit on here, and I'm just going to pat it. So I'm not going to whoosh it all over because I want it to be quite intense, like an intense kind of coppery shimmer, and I'm just patting it in there. Look at that, look at that, guys, look at that. Can you see that? I don't know how well you can see that, but that is like so good, so good. So I've just kind of patted to the middle and I'm blending it, so you've still got some of that candlelight on the lid, and it's just blended. But if you find you get a little bit of a harsh line, just get your fluffy brush again and just bounce over it. Don't rub, bounce over it, and it just blends out that that harsh line. So I'm just going to do the other side quickly, and then I will show you both of them. So look at that, that is so pretty, so pretty. Don't you think? It just is the most stunning copper color. It's got this metallic kind of like grrr to it. I just love it. So that there is my 3 shadows that I've used. So once again, I'll show you Candlelight as a base. I've used Garnet, which is this beautiful, oh, turn that round. Candlelight as a base, Garnet in the corner to deepen, and Copper Shimmer Copper Rose. Shimmer Copper Rose, I should say the right name. So that's the 3 eye looks. But we're not finished there. We're not finished there. What finishes off a beautiful eye look? Some primer and mascara. Yeah, damn straight. Let me show you these. So first I'm going to start off with the primer. So the primer is, you just put it on like a normal mascara. So it's beige like this, and I like to do the top of my lid first and then do like this. Can you see that? And then do your normal mascara flicks. So you see that? I'm actually using my lashes, flicking them just to cover those lashes. Same on the side, using the top first, flick, and then I just put it on like a normal mascara. So there you go, primer is on. So it is a beige color, can you see? And so don't be panicky because we're going to go over it with our mascara. So I'm going to use the Black Volume Intense Mascara, and it's exactly the same process. So I'll put it on really quickly and then show you at the end. So I start at the top and then I flick like a normal mascara. first coat done, I like to do 2 coats of mascara. Now it's all up to you. Some people do 3, some people do 2 coats of the non-waterproof and 1 coat of the waterproof. It's really up to you and how you feel comfortable. So you just work it out. I do 2. I like to do the first one to do the coverage, and the second one is more for the volume intense. So can you see the volume intense? I've got the primer underneath, and so it just gives me beautiful full lashes. And doesn't it just finish off this eye look? Doesn't it look amazing? I'm really excited. It looks really pretty. Shadow Sense is divine. So good. So let's keep going. I want to show you a couple more products, so stay with me, and then we're going to do some blush, some highlighter, and I'm going to do my lip color for today, so stick around. Okay guys, so for my blush today, I'm going to use another Shadow Sense color, and it's called Pink Posy. This amazing kind of like earthy toned pink. I really love it for a blush. So I just take a little bit of product out. I'm going to use this brush again and just put a little tiny bit on my cheeks here, just to give me a little bit of color. Just a smidge. It's very pigmented, so you've got to make sure that you only use a little bit and then build it up. Okay, you don't want to go in with heaps and then find that you've put too much on. It's better to just build it up slowly. Okay, so that's super easy, and it's just giving me that little bit of color. Can you see that in my cheeks? I don't want to be rosy cheeked today. I just want to be like a little bit of color, so I don't look so pale. So pale. So there you go. I'll do the other side as well. So there you go, and once again using a Shadow Sense color, I've used Pink Posy, and because they're so versatile, I've used it as a blush. So you can use it as an eyeshadow too in your eyes. I wore it yesterday as an eyeshadow, but today I've just put it onto my cheeks just for a little bit of color. Isn't it stunning? Cream to powder, so once it dries, it's going to stay there for the day. Amazing. Next thing I want to show you is a little bit of highlighting. So for highlighting today, I'm going to use another Shadow Sense color. It is called Pink Opal Shimmer. It's this amazing light pink with a shimmer through it, and it just looks so pretty as a little bit of a highlighter. So I've got a fluffy brush here. I'm going to put a little bit on the fluffy brush, and I'm just going to put it on this kind of cheekbone part of my face. Can you see that? It's very soft, very minimal. It just gives it a little bit of a glow. Can you see that? How pretty is that? That's so pretty. I'm gonna put a little bit, just getting it off here. I'm just gonna put a little bit under my brow bone. Like that. I'm going to put a smidge on the tip of my nose, and I'm going to put a little bit on my upper lip. And then can you see, look at this, just slight shimmer. It's so easy, like so easy. I think you can overcomplicate it, but it doesn't need to be at all. It needs to be easy. I love easy, and it just is fun. It's really fun. So the next thing I'm going to do now is lips, my favorite part. I love doing eyes and lips. They're my faves. So guys, today I'm going to be wearing 2 lip sense colors. I'm going to be wearing Cocoa, which is this amazing chocolatey brown with a gold shimmer, and Beige Champagne, which is a earthy kind of beige with a shimmer frosty kind of texture to it. So those are the 2 colors I'm going to wear. I'm going to do 1 coat of Cocoa and 2 coats of Beige Champagne, and I'm going to seal it in, of course, with my glossy. Now remember, you always need to seal in your color, and when you start with Lip Sense, you need to get a starter kit, which is it's kind of like a standard. You need to get a colour, a gloss and an oops remover. So the remover is there to be able to take your product off, and also the gloss is there to seal in your colour. Otherwise it just doesn't feel right. So it's hydrating, it's amazing. But let's get into it, and I want to show you these colours together. They're going to look amazing. So first things first, clean dry lips. Make sure you get any product off your lips and try and keep them as dry as possible when you're applying your lip sense. Second, give it a really good shake. We want to mix that pigment. We want to get it all mixed together with the cosmetic grade alcohol, which deposits the colour on our lip and then evaporates off. So we want to make sure it's the right consistency. I like to shake for about 10 seconds for each colour. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you how to apply cocoa as my first layer. So firstly, we want to wipe off any excess so that we get a beautiful, nice, even coverage going from one side of your lip to the other. We don't want to go backwards and forwards because it will wipe the colour off. Lip Sense is designed with cosmetic grade alcohol and pigment, and once you put it on your lips, the cosmetic grade alcohol will evaporate, leaving the pigment. So there you go. Coat 1 is done. I'm now going to go and let that dry. And I'm going to go over with the next colour, Beige Champagne. Keeping my lips apart so I sound really funny. Give it a good shake, another 10 seconds. And do your second coat. Repeating the steps of the first layer, we go from one side to the other, covering over the first layer. We let each layer dry in between for around 5 to 10 seconds. Sometime with the thicker matte colours, it can take up to 20 seconds to dry between layers. So this is layer 3, doing the same application again, always going the same way. There you go, 3 coats. So I did 1 coat of cocoa, 2 coats of Beige Champagne, and I got my lips separated just to make sure that I let them dry. Take about 10 seconds to dry, and then once it's dry, you kiss off any excess. So get your hand, kiss off any excess. So I got a little tiny teeny bit there. That is what was on my waterline, and it will never dry. So I'm going to use my glossy gloss. Stuff is amazing. So it's dry, it's touch dry. I'm going to just put my gloss on. Using your glossy gloss, you can go backwards and forwards on your lips to seal in your colour. This is my favourite part. I love this feeling so much. Best feeling. Now I can talk properly. So that's the gloss. I've sealed it in, and look at my wand. It has not got any colour on it at all because your lip sense should be dry before you put your glossy gloss on. I like to personally use my finger and just make sure I put that gloss all over my lips to make sure it's completely sealed and to get the longevity for the day. But there you go, that is such a stunning colour. 1 cocoa and 2 coats of Beige Champagne sealed with glossy gloss. So that is my lip look today, my eye look, and everything. Eyebrows, blush, contouring, all using SeneGence products now available in New Zealand. So the mascara as well, there's getting so many more products coming through, but that's my look for today. I've had so much fun doing it with you guys. I hope you've enjoyed it too. If you have, please write a comment down the bottom. Tell me where you're watching from. I really love to hear from you guys and hear what you think. All right, guys, I'm off. We've got to go to ballet. We've got to take our girls, and yeah, have a great weekend. See you later. Bye.